Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this. The OneStep Definitive Sound Series re-release of Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. This is a limited series. I have 5,664 out of 6,000. I pre-ordered this a while ago, but it got delayed multiple times, but finally have it now. So in this, first part of the video, I'm going to be unboxing it, showing you what you get for your $100, and then I will be reviewing it after I listen to it in the second part of the video. So this is based off of the 1972 master tapes of this when they re-released it as part of Carl and the Passions. The sound quality in this is supposed to be excellent, so let's dig in here. So I've got a little plectrum guitar pick, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just use that on the shrink wrap here. Just open it so I can get the record out. Want to be careful with it because this is a $100 record, and after tax and shipping I think it was about $120. Okay, so I'm gonna set that gently over there. Alright, so this is kind of a, I don't know how to call it, matte or eggshell or what. Got a record here. Sort of interesting. I guess this is a matte finish on it. What's the certificate of authenticity? Alright, well that's nice to have, especially for something that costs this much. Now this is a gatefold. Let's open it up. Okay, my copy has a giant tear in the middle, and you saw me open this brand new. Okay. Not too happy with that for $100. And also after having my order delayed multiple times, but okay. Then here goes into all the stuff about how they made it, the master tapes, and then you have the brown cover from 1974, which is the same as the 72 release, and then here we have the disc. You have the Brother Records label, mono, comes in this nice inner sleeve, anti-static, archival quality, non-scratching. I'm looking in here, the disc looks good, so I guess at least that survived, even though the gatefold sleeve didn't. Looks like there's also a little blemish on the front here, which I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up. I don't know, it's up here where my finger is. I guess you can kind of see it from that angle, but for $100, I would hope they'd at least, meticulous craftsmanship into every aspect, including the design and packaging of this unique slipcase and tip-on heavyweight jacket. Well, your heavyweight jacket was not heavyweight enough, apparently. Yeah, that is a pretty sizable tear in my copy. Alright, so yeah, okay, I guess given everything that happened with, my pre-order getting delayed multiple times and then it arriving not in, ideal condition, that's not a great first impression for this thing that I spent $100 on, but after I listen to the disc, I will come back and update you all with, is this that much of an upgrade? I have I have the 66 press, the 72 press, and the 1980 press. So I will get back on if this is an upgrade over those. So I'll see you probably over a day for me, but half a second for you. Alright, I am back now after listening to the OneStep vinyl pressing of Pet Sounds, and yeah, this is easily the best sounding pressing of Pet Sounds. I know I didn't get a great first impression with, my copy arriving late and, the cover being damaged, but the disc itself, you can't really ask for much better than that. The vinyl itself is super quiet, and there's just such detail. Like in Sloop John B, I was hearing like some percussion instrument that I'd never heard before on any previous recording. It's just, I don't even know how to really describe it. There's like a clarity that's there that's just not there on any other pressing I've heard. I have a 66 press, a 72 press, and a 1980 press, all in mono. And yeah, this just smokes all of those. It's not so much that it's like this fantastic, amazing audiophile experience where everything is like perfect, because it wasn't recorded in that way. But it's like you compare it to the other pressings that have been released, and it's like, no other pressing sounds like it. No other pressing has that level of detail and clarity. So this is definitely how I'm going to be listening to Pet Sounds on vinyl from now on. Is it worth $100 though? I mean, given what other lesser pressings of this album sell for now, like an original copy, I bought mine that's in, say, VG Plus shape for $75, and I know the record store owner, he gave me a good deal on it. I paid $50 for my 1980 pressing, which is actually really in nice shape, and then my 72 press is in probably G plus, VG minus shape. I paid about $50 for. So, is it twice as good as a 72 or an 80 press? I'd say so. And, the original pressing, Brian Wilson never really liked it. I just sort of have it as a collector's item. Yeah, I'd say, given what other pressings of this album are selling for, it's worth $100. That is not a cheap price, especially in this economy. It's 2026 when I'm recording this. Everything sucks. But yeah, I'd say it's, all things considered, fair price, and especially for, I forget what they pressed it on, but the vinyl itself is so quiet. So yeah, that'll conclude my review and unboxing of the Pet Sounds OneStep. I hope you enjoyed it.